Hello, sorry, I have a cold. Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Maya, and yeah, this is Maria's K-pop. So I basically opened this my channel to start my journey. Yeah, I just had myself to become a multi-stan. I am already an ATINY, which is like the hugest thing ever because I never thought I'd ever like get invested in a celebrity or stuff like that, let alone something become part of a fandom. So yeah, but BTS was actually not my very first K-pop group. BTS and Stray Kids were, but I was just like a casual listener here and there. If I could listen to a song, I'd be like, "Oh, I listened to this song" and stuff like that. But never like got into them. So when I got into it, I was like, you know what? It's been 4 years. It's time I like start my. I can't even call myself a stay, and I do know some of the songs, like the famous song. I've had God's Many, I've had Maniac, the recent songs. But I was like, I don't know much about Stray Kids, BTS, and other stuff, and I would like love to be a artist, and music is something that is very important in my life. It comes as an even anxious person, and music's the only thing that helps me like calm down, and like, the more the merrier. Just I think it's such a I find multi such beautiful people because they don't usually get into fights, like fandom fights, like, oh my god, this one's better than this one. And like, oh, just I stand both of them though. So it's kind of a beautiful thing. And I love seeing how many people express themselves through music. And when I found 80s was a hidden gem for me. They were not very known, and seeing and reading their stories, all their songs kind of like make sense to me for some reason. And I was like, I would like to become a multi-stan and understand how different people view life. That's what music is about. And since I'm really into K-pop, and by K-pop I mean 80s, and I have listened to some other songs, like I've had TXT Deja Vu in Love Language and Sugar Rush, I think. So that's basically it. I have nothing much to do. This channel is just about my journey as a multi-stan. Yeah, so one thing I love is I respect everyone's artistic side. Everyone has the different way they want to convey a message and entertain people. And I think that's very awesome and very great. So if there's a K-pop group that is stan, I have a question for you. What song would you recommend to someone who has not had your group as an introduction to them? I did tell my friend who is a stay, like an actress, they not like me, a casual listener, and she told me to listen to MIROH. I'm not sure if I'm saying it, but MIROH. I'm probably butchering the song. And she was like, you should listen to that. That's the song that got me into Stray Kids. And I was like, okay, I've not heard about it. I think it's 6 years ago or something. So yeah, this is going to be like a fresh introduction to Stray Kids, forgetting every song I know right now, because to be honest, Maniac until now is my favorite song by Stray Kids. And so yeah, maybe as I progress and actually even lean to their B-sides, which I do not know, maybe it's going to change, maybe it's not, but fingers crossed. So I'm also going to get into other groups, like I want to get into Enhypen, yeah, and some girl groups too. I've not listened to any girl group. Oh, can we consider Cat's Eye? Because I have heard some of their songs. Not a stan or fan or anything, but this song, uh, Game Boy, Game Boy, yeah, that's my favorite Cat's Eye song. I know people mostly like Gabriella. I mean, Gabriella is a nice song too, but that's enough about that. If you want to go with this journey with me to to become a multi-stan and you're thinking about it and there's a group you really think that I'm going to like, newsflash, I love loud songs. Loud music are my favorite. Maybe that's why it is such, I'm such an 80s fan. But yeah, if you're going to be loud, be loud. That's one of my mottos, like in music. Not be loud, be loud. Just know yourself when it comes to songs. If you're going to become like not too late, but it is my introduction to it is, so you can tell like how I started standing them in. Adrenaline was amazing. And NASA, now she's exactly who she thinks she is. So yeah, so I thought, so if you like and you want to introduce me to your group, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down the group and the song you would introduce me to your group with, and I'll be happy to listen. So Stray Kids, MIROH MV, let's go. Interesting. That was so tiny. You know what I keep forgetting is that Stray Kids were actually 9 instead of 8. I got to them when they were already 8, so different, right? It's kind of different. Knowing they were 9. That was a long introduction. Okay. Whoa, Changbin, don't kill them like that. Changbin is my best record in Stray Kids, and it's crazy. His flow, dare not say he's one of the best rappers in the industry. I said it. I said it. I'm not like super into music. I don't know a lot of things about music, but his flow is really hard to do, even for those who try to like do covers. And wow, like let's run that back. And Henry, I love that he goes along with Henry. Is just like one of those people who just, when you put them in a certain position, they adapt. That's the word, they adapt. And I like that. This is such a club song. I don't go to clubs, so I don't know what club songs are. If I ever went to a club and they put this song on, I'm a be on that dance floor. I'm an introvert, super introvert, but I'm gonna be shaking the corner somewhere, being like, "Stray Kids, who?" Something like that. Nice story. That's so catchy. That's that's my favorite part. I just realized that it took me this song to watch, not even watch and hear this song. It's crazy. Seriously, I cannot call myself. I am ashamed of myself for calling myself a baby stay. I'm not even a baby stay. I've not been born yet. If to get up to have one of the best cinematic and this. Let's go hard. Stray Kids really banked themselves one of the best rappers in the industry right now, Changbin and Han. Oh my god. Han is an ace. No one could argue with the wall. But Changbin's flow, he just adds something to his rap that just yeah, I made that sound. The beat goes crazy. Love that. This is my favorite part. Hey, so rich. This part is so addictive. No, that's it. No, that was so short. If you listen to a song and it feels short, that's how good the song was. For introduction to Stray Kids, if I didn't know Stray Kids, would I stand them after watching this? 100%. I'm a huge fan of loud music, as I said, and this was nice. Oh my god, I can't even call myself a stay because even my favorite song by them is oh my god, they have really nice old song. Do you know one thing that has changed in K-pop? And an older friend of mine who listened to 2 Gen and 3 Gen told me about it, and I kind of want to explore that. And if you think it's true, please comment down below. The K-pop artists are making more English lyrics in songs more than Korean lyrics, and it's something that sadly I've noticed, not even only in Stray Kids but also in other groups that I listen to right now. The songs are more westernized. Is that even a thing? I don't know if that's a thing, but yeah, they have more English lyrics in them. It's not bad, but I hope that I think they try to make it so that the Western fans are their fans can listen to their music easily without having to look at the subs or type. But I love looking at subs, and the way you can convey your message to people is through your native language. I'm Kenyan, so My Swahili is equally as bad, but if I had to express myself in my tribal language, because it's kind of what it's how you can convey your feelings safely without trying not to mess up with your speech and trying to translate it from your head to how you do it. So yeah, I hope maybe I should do an episode where I start seeing that, like, start with the older K-pop groups to see how much K-pop has changed. I should do that because she's an older uh, fan of like 2Gen and stuff like that. And K-pop groups I've never even heard, and they're like in their 40s, and I'm like, wow, maybe I should check that out. Like, see some old Korean songs and K-pop songs, and see how much like this 2Gen is different from now, even the 5th gen. I think it would be something cool to do. As for this song, I would absolutely give it an 8 out of 10. This is nice, even better than some of the this like latest songs. No offense, but I kind of like this one. I'm definitely going to add it to my playlist. That was good, like really good. I'm not surprised it's Stray Kids. They always do something good, but yeah, this one is on a new different level. Anyway, thanks for watching today. And if you have a K-pop group that you'd like to recommend, 2nd gen, 3rd gen, 4th gen, 5th gen, recommend the song that you would like to introduce. And if you were to introduce someone to that specific group, what song would you recommend for them? Comment down below, and I'll be checking it out and rating if that song made me want to know more about the group. Anyway, for me, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below. My name is Maya. See you next time. Bye.